Alright, check this out. I'm Blue Devil with the Haters World, and I know I'm late on this topic, on this subject, but I wanted to bring up the Little Grifo situation. If you guys recall, last week on Saturday, Mr. Little One had the Chicano Festival in San Diego, and a bunch of artists were there. King Little G, you had a bunch of old school artists, you had like oldies, and you had Little Grifo. Little Grifo is from the 619 Palm area, to be exact. I don't know if that's a street or if that's a section. I just know he's from whatever they call Palm, and that's no shot of disrespect. I just don't know the area. But look, he got in a scuffle, he got in a fight. Allegedly they took his chain, allegedly they knocked him out cold. The video was out. You see the video. He gets in a fight, or he's fighting, and somebody comes and hits him, and bam, laid out flat. Now look, the message that I wanted to make was, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And as cliche as it sounds, it is very true. If you know you got beef, if you know you got problems, if you know the city don't rock with you, it's best to roll with a squad. Now look, as scary as that sounds, sometimes it's best to avoid the problem by not having a problem. And if you got goons with you, you ain't gonna have a problem, because people don't want a problem. People only want a problem when it's 1 versus 30, you know, or 30 versus 1. But when the odds are even, they don't want no problem. When the tables are turned, they don't want a problem. So look, if you gotta roll to an event 25 deep, that's what you gotta do. If you gotta roll to an event with this, that's what you gotta do. If you gotta roll to an event with a mask on, that's what you gotta do. The name of the game is to stay alive, and the only way you stay alive is to be strategic and be ready. With that being said, know what you get into before you get into it. To other youngsters watching, use this as a look into what's coming for you if you join a gang. Alright, with many more things. Alright, including prison and death. With that being said, I'm Blue Devil. Salute to everybody. Until next time, we out.